My expectations were just to contribute as much as I can.
Watch this.
Hunter Dickinson with authority.
I mean, he's only averaging 20 in Big Ten games. Goes on the road, dunks on the entire state of Minnesota.
As Dickinson rolls to the rim, gets two. Dickinson driving to the rim, and Hunter Dickinson punishing the iron.
Holy cow, is Michigan having a good year. Number 3, and this guy is a big part of why he's a recent addition to the Wendy's Wooden Watch Award for nominees, and he's Hunter Dickinson, freshman. Hunter, we appreciate you hanging out with us this morning. Congrats on having just a kick-ass start to your season. Obviously, COVID-19 in the conversation all over the place. You guys haven't had a game since January 22nd. You were getting ready, but what's been the biggest challenge here with these gaps in play for you guys?
I think just probably the conditioning part. On that 2-week pause, we weren't really able to do anything really to go out of our rooms much. And so I think the time that we've been back, Coach Howard's done a good job of trying to get us back in the game shape as much as possible and just get the chemistry back that we had before the pause.
Okay, so you're not used to getting a lot of downtime, right? So you've got a lot of time in the room. Like, what are you doing to occupy your time when you have to stay in the room like that?
Definitely school. Michigan is one of the best universities in the country, so you got to stay on top of your academics. But also a lot of video games. I'm a big Warzone guy, so I'll play with my brothers and my cousins, also my teammates and stuff like that. So those are the 2 things that I pass my time with the most.
I like that you gave the PC answer first, but I saw that that monitor in the background, and I was like, the dude's probably playing video games, honestly. Let's be real. Yeah. So you lead your team in points and rebounds. You're obviously a freshman, and your coach, Juwan Howard, is part of the most prolific freshman classes in the world, the Fab Five. Now, you tweeted and said, Michigan fans have faith in this man. It was just a picture of Juwan Howard. What is it like playing for a legend?
I mean, Coach Howard wasn't too bad himself when he played back in the day. I always joke with him about that. But playing for Coach Howard, he's just such a great guy. He's so passionate about what he does. It really makes me want to get better the way he coaches me. The passion that he brings every day. He coaches everybody the same. I really love playing for him, especially when he's like my size. It's just different. Like, I've never had somebody like that who's my size coaching me to be better, I guess.
Yeah, but how often does he lean back on you should have seen how we did it. I mean, and he can, but how often? I mean, does he bring up the Fab Fives? I mean, I would.
No, he really doesn't talk about his playing days too much, during practice. Like, when I'm with him one-on-one, he'll give me stories. He has so many good stories. I think my favorite is when he told me he had to guard Shaq. He said he would. That was the sorest he's ever been after a game when he had to guard Shaq when he was with Portland.
Speaking of people that are your size, you're 7'1", 7'2". In your bio on Instagram, it says that it's your favorite 7'2" point guard, but you had a play that was called a travel, and I mean, honestly, we watched it back probably 15 times, and I personally didn't think it was travel. What were your thoughts about this play?
I don't think me or Coach Howard agreed with that call. I thought I took 2 steps. I just don't think the ref has seen a 7'1", 7'2" guy do that before. That's probably why it kind of shocked them, probably. I thought it was a good call. I don't even think it was a good call.
You say the ref's not used to it. Like, how many guys are used to see? Because that is just explosive athleticism for a big guy. What's the reaction from your teammates when you do that sort of stuff?
I got to give a shout out to Coach Phil Martelli. I mean, that's what we practiced that in practice. We practiced the air layups. And so I don't think anybody was surprised on the team when I did it. We practice it almost every day, and so it's kind of natural.
All right, so the Big Ten is obviously stacked this year. You guys played 4 straight games against ranked teams earlier this season. Now you have 3 straight games against ranked teams in the next week. So how do you feel about the entire gauntlet now that you're a freshman in this? What's it like playing in the Big Ten?
This kind of schedule is the reason why I kind of wanted to play in the Big Ten. I knew it was one of the best conferences in the country, and coming from the high school and AU teams that I played against the best talent in the country every year. And so that's what I wanted to do in college. this schedule. I mean, it's been pretty grueling at times, but I think our team does a really good job of staying together. We're really well connected, and I think we've been playing so well that it doesn't really matter who you put in front of us.
All right, last question has nothing to do with basketball. You're a pretty big football fan, specifically Bills Mafia. Saw that on your Twitter feed. What do you think your chances are next season going into the NFL season, possibly winning a Super Bowl?
Hey, man, I mean, we were right there last year. I think if we just get a nice little defensive lineman, or maybe another offensive lineman to protect Josh Allen, I think we'll reach the peak finally.
Hey, has Harbaugh called you yet to figure? I mean, 7-1 tight end. You know, I'm feeling like maybe Michigan football
receiver.
In high school, I did see him around my high school a couple of times, and yeah, it's been talked about.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're doing pretty well at what you're doing right now, man. Congrats on a great season so far for you guys. Just the beginning for your team, but also for you. It's fun to watch you play, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.